No, Roger said, damn. Apple head, what it is. Apple head, what it is. I'm just cutting up, y'all. Acting a fool. Oh, you give me. Put the Baron right here. I see you, Baron. Baby, make it right. Damn, Queen Mike is on point. Yes, yes. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Joya, Jamaica Bostic, how you doing? JC the Goddess, SJ. Hey, why did your grandma want him to go to jail before she reversed the spell? And why did she dislike the boy after it was lifted? Because my grandma don't believe in killing people. She don't do that. And the family, remember, so let me help you. So remember when she transferred me back and I was watching the spell and I was supposed to be the little boy on the side, because I was innocent. She put me in his body as a kid, Ramon's body as a kid. And when the spell was going on, they each reached in their pocket and they threw ashes from the urn of a dead military uncle. That wasn't part of the spell. It was to curse the razor blade. They wasn't gonna put a soul in the razor blade. She just wanted to make, okay, if he got the razor blade, he can fuck somebody up with it if he want. But they tricked grandma to put a spell on this bitch, would turn that boy, special needs Ramon, into a killer. Grandma didn't like that. Remember what grandma said? I ain't putting nothing inside no kids. But she couldn't like the boy after that shit. It is what it is. He done what he did. Yeah, these things getting up, boy. I'm about 3 inches. I got 1 more inch to go before I can get my extensions that I got sitting on my altar. Hey, everybody, these stories are crazy, right? Do y'all see why I ain't got no damn sense as it is? Shonda! Oh! What's going on, Shonda? I'm screaming. I haven't seen Razor Ramon in a long time, Simply Sweet One. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, hey, I am free king. Your mama told me. I haven't seen his parents, Simply Sweet. I never mess with them people, man. After grandma stopped if grandma stopped liking you, I'm not gonna like you. It is what it is. I'm old school. I ain't going around there fucking with nobody grandma ain't fucking with. I'm petty. Your grandma say, bitch, I hate you. I hate them too, grandma. I ain't even gotta know your name. If grandma don't like you, I'm not liking you. Grandma done saved me, then got mad at a lot of bullshit with women, because grandma said, I don't like that janky bitch. Well, can I screw her, grandma, before I break up with her? Yeah, what the fuck you do? Just don't let that hoe be around. And boom, done. Done deal. She ain't heard from again. Grandma with it. Grandma with it. She gonna get it. Tori. Hey, if a lot of us men would listen to our grandmas when it came to selecting our mates, it wouldn't be half of the bullshit. Grandma sniffed them bad women out. I don't like to stink on you, ho. You ain't good enough for my grandson. What you mean, a gungeon? You heard me. Y'all do what y'all gotta do, but afterwards you get on out of here. Don't let me see you on my porch again. Grandma was cold with it. Hey, Luann, it is that soul swapping thing is real. People don't think it. Nah. If that crazy boy Orlando Brown could talk about this shit, and we think he crazy, and I done seen this shit with my own eyes, I believe everything the boy say. I know that shit going on. I know it's going on. So you can't tell me. I'm so protected. I'm so protected. I drive with aluminum foil on my car seat. I put aluminum. I'm telling y'all something, brothers. I'm finna help you out right now. Ladies, y'all got to deal with this. Brothers, it's a lot of us out there thinking that bitches putting spell on our nuts and shit. When really it's because we driving used cars and we driving all this shit and we get a fly car and we sitting up there, man, you got in the circuit board from the heated seats and all that shit, all that technology, that electromagnetic. Man, you supposed to lay down some aluminum foil, put a towel on that motherfucker there, and you drive, block that shit from coming up there, taking your nuts. You wonder why bitch sperm count low, why the dick can't get hard? That's my personal belief. In my car, aluminum foil, a towel. That's how I drive. I ain't finna take my nuts away from me. Y'all better think about that now, women. Let's talk about you with this. Y'all drive the same car, heated seats, up and down. Y'all wondering why y'all may have a little scent probably. Y'all wonder why you oozing out and shit and you're just going to work and next thing you know you gotta take a panty change in the midday. What if that electricity messing with your hoo-ha? Your who's it was it? Put that aluminum foil down, set a towel down on top of that shit and protect that electro radiation from coming out there fucking with your twat. I'm just saying. I don't leave shit to chance. Grandma always had towels in her car. And when she passed and we had to clean out her Honda because she left the Buick and went across the street to Honda. That was her last car, Honda. Burgundy Honda. Civic. We lifted up. Grandma had aluminum foil under her seats. I've been doing it since. I know you don't have that issue, but you never know what could be causing that over time. A lot of people get cervical cancer, fibroids and shit. All that shit ain't coming from no food. I think it's coming from the radiation and the electricity from the seat. That's just me personally. You got heated seats, you got power seats, you got electric airbags and all that electric shit going on there. You ain't finna fuck with my nuts. No. I learned some. I should have been told y'all this. That's what I do. I drive a BMW and a Nissan. Hell, if the car won't crank up if it don't sense pressure in the seat. Electricity. I'm just saying, it's something to think about. Protect them gems. You hear it, Joy. Protect the golden gem. ah, it make me think back to my crazy dude we had in our old neighborhood. He would have like 3 different people in it. Hey man, people get in people. The demons used to get in people. Now they got computers getting inside of people. Y'all heard what I said the other night. I'm not changing that shit. The demons ain't got nothing to do no more. The demons too big. The demons got to come and fuck up your house. Yeah, the demon ain't got shit to do no more. It's the computer, the AI system that's fucking with everybody. Oh, that's a demon. No, bitch, that's AI. I can't tell you. Fucking your body up. But let me get back to this story. I'm just on this whole AI kick. Because after talking to that AI bitch, that fucked me all up. Everybody, what y'all think about that story? P.S. P.S. Love Ashanti say, yeah, you should have been said something, sir. My apologies. It never came to it. And now I have. If I was mad as hell, like at me, hey, I was mad as hell. Yeah, let him be mad. So why was the park always dark? You know what, Collector? I do not know why that park dark. To this day, that motherfucker dark. I don't know the street to get there because it's like a circle street and you go down. I know it's off of South Street, Michigan, in that area, right up in there. They call it Moho now. They renamed the area. I can drive there, but I don't. I never looked at the streets because we always go there. But you'll have to go to the park. You got trees. It's beautiful. Everything, and you walk down in the park. Like you take 2, 3 steps. People be jogging in there. I think it's a little tennis court somewhere. There's a big lake next to it. It has never been any lights in that park. It's always dark, and it's in a fairly rich neighborhood. But people was being unalive back in the day. I saw Ramon ass sitting there on the park bench, and I saw that thick ass lady walk past, and she was gone the next day. We went to the police back in the day. I was legit. None came from it. Grandma did her due diligence. They can't come ask me for the information because I just gave them Ramon ass. That's it. If they got to figure out who the fuck Ramon was or who he is, change the name. And Grandma passed away, so they out of gas. Do you think it's in the electrical? Yes. I notice when I do visit Orlando, it's really no lights there. A lot of these places, these streets, and these neighborhoods don't have no lights. That's why you got to get your own lights. The interstate I-4, yeah, that's the war on I-4. Yeah, like we said in South, the war on I-4. Hey, Sunshine, the miracle therapist. Nah, you ain't missed nothing. I just was talking. Hey, it might just help with your fibroids. I'm telling you some shit the doctor ain't gonna tell you. If they say we look at a computer screen and it turn us blind and shit, we need glasses. A lot of us wearing glasses. And you telling me you sitting on top of it that you can't put the cell phone to your ear because it's radiated. The earbuds messing up your brain. Everything electrical with electrical shock messing up your brain. But yeah, ain't nobody saying nothing about these 2020s and 23 cars we purchasing with the computer in the seat, heated seat, air. Hell, now they got the bitch. If you fart in the bitch, it diminishes and put deodorant in the air. And some of the rich cars. Come on, man. All that electricity just getting up in your hoo-ha and sitting on top of your nuts, brothers. Man, please. Wonder why a bitch got rectal cancer. Who the fuck died from rectal cancer? Anal cancer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Unless you're doing some serious butt fucking. I ain't never heard of that shit in my life until I got grown. Now celebrities passing away from this type of shit. That's because of the expensive cars with all the electricity and radiation in it. What do you think about blue lights on the back of John Young going towards Princeton? What you know about that? Simply Dan. You ain't from here, is you? Simply Danielle. You know too damn much about John Young now. Oh. Right when you pass the little sex store on the left, right up in that area where they doing the construction at Simply Daniel, born and raised. Oh shit! So you know what I'm talking about. We got another Orlandoan. Listen, those lights right there at Princeton, right there, that shit is the mark, the glow that they're gonna put in our ass from. That everybody think it's come from the shot. No, fuck that. That shit is gonna be another thing they're gonna inject in us where we can go under that bitch and it's gonna highlight the crystals in our eyes, the quartz crystal that our eyes are made of, our teeth are made of, all that shit there. And we're gonna be able to go under that light, smile, it's gonna illuminate, they're gonna be able to see, and then they're gonna be like, okay, that car's safe, or that person infected with this, or that person ain't infected with this. That type of shit. That's all it is. It's just making these at various checkpoints. That's a big ass highway. That's a checkpoint, man. Allegedly. For energy saving. How the fuck your light? How the hell you gonna save energy with a light? It's made to burn. Turn the lights off in your house, not on the dark ass road. I need to save goddamn energy. It's made to burn. K. Johnson, what it is? Look good. The Bonneret from Tampa. Go ahead, boy. I'm getting on. I'm getting on. The Baron got peoples. The Baron got peoples. Yes, they do all that shit. I'm finna. So since we on technology, y'all can ask about a Razor Ramon all you want. I talk about it, but just to keep you guys here, give you some information. So when I used to sell office furniture, and I used to sell it to the police department. They were some of my biggest customers. When I was there, they was telling me about the new system that they got. Now, hear me this. If anybody shoots a gun, not a firecracker, not a firework, if you shoot a gun and it make a loud pop, every camera within 1 mile, high resolution, turns and face the way of where that gunshot came from. So now you think about it, you got a square city block and the gunshot came over here. Every camera is gonna turn and face where that gunshot came from. So if you're running on foot, if you fleeing in a car, it's gonna take video of everything coming out of that direction and tags and everything, and they're gonna come and knock on your door and say, "What were you doing?" They're gonna question you. Now that technology was 5 years ago. Who's to say they didn't amp it up? I was in the lab when they did it. They had the monitors and everything. I was there because I had to take measurements. We do need a spiritual conference. My spiritual conference will be different from anybody else's because we gonna talk about shit and we gonna have fun talking about shit, but we gonna talk about the real shit and we gonna talk about practical magic and practical shit. Black Karma with the red dreads. I see the little picture. It's too small, but I see it right there. Go ahead, go ahead. And gang hot spots. So y'all heard of them. When I was trying to tell the homeboys on the street about this, they didn't believe it. They made them cameras. Oh, them bitches don't move. You think that? I don't know. I'm working on it. I got to get a lot of shit together. I invested a lot of money, man. I got to get a return. Don't worry. PH Love. Yeah, movies hide stuff in plain sight. Hey, I ain't saying the cameras are bad, Tiffany. I ain't saying they ain't bad. I ain't saying they bad. Yeah, they there for a reason to stop crime. But I'm just telling you, that's what's out there. So if you think you're gonna do something, be mindful. They gonna get your ass. Don't do it. Don't do it. And another thing, if they say, well, they ain't got no video footage of shit happening, cops whooping ass and car accidents and everything else going on, if the bitch camera turn if the camera turn when you hear a gunshot, what the fuck you think you gonna do when one of them terrorist motherfuckers let off an explosion? Hell, that motherfucker may zoom in and it may take control of everybody cameras in the facility, not just the traffic lights. Just thinking. So they can find whoever they need to find for whatever fucking reason they need to find them for. Yeah, hey, yeah, public service announcement from the Baron. Don't you do it. Go call the police on their ass. Make the police work. Officer, he hit me. I would love to press charges. Yep, I'm pressing charges on everything. His cat too. That bitch me out too loud. She was talking shit. She threatened me. Take his cat to animal shelter jail. Simply sweet one. Everybody, I'm telling you, these stories crazy. So I'm playing with my little straight razor that I always like to play with, hang out with. I got like 4 of them, but I got one on my Ogun altar, Shango altar. I just like razors. I love to cut people. We from the South. Gunplay is bullshit. Putting that blade on your ass is real. So do y'all got any questions about old Razor Ramon and his family? Oh yeah, I don't trust that cat either. Grandma was a beast in these spiritual streets. Yeah, she was. She was known, man. But I guarantee you would have loved it. She would have cursed at you. She probably would have asked you for some money to buy a lotto ticket too, cause she liked to scratch off. Oh damn, Celeste, that box cutter a bitch, boy. That box cutter. I think they made them things illegal here. I feel like it's about to get real crazy out here. It really is about to get crazy, Breezer. Did the parents notice the spell was lifted? I don't know, because we never went back to the house, SJ. Grandma never dealt with him. I never dealt with him. Only thing I know, the dude was carrying a stick, walking all cool and shit next we noticed. I don't know. But he had. My thing is this, and I'm just going to be 100% G. I think he was after the descendants because the parents were old. I think everybody he ever hurt had to be descended from them people who took advantage of his mama. That's what I think because it's rare that the police in a white neighborhood like Delaney Avenue, South Street, that we consider that white in the day. It still is to this day. Those are old money. That's old money neighborhood, right? Why wasn't this shit wasn't making the papers and the news like that? They was covering up that type of shit. Oh, is it we? They would blast. Oh, we got a serial rapist, a serial unaliver running around this bitch, and it lasted 2 weeks and nothing else. But multiple people was hurt at that park. I'm telling you, if I'll go and take pictures of the bitch for you and show you, I'll walk that motherfucker for you and show you how it goes. You step down, then you got the trees that's all, and the trees are old, giant oak trees, acorns everywhere. They got a little black light here, they got benches here, and it's always dark at night. No lights in it. And that's 20 years back in 20 some years when I was a jit. I'm in my 40s now. How was he yet? I don't think he convinced the police he was innocent. I think they just looked at him and said, that nigga can't do nothing. He a retard or something. Special needs person. They never talked about it. They never contacted grandma about it. Hey, what it is. Uh, I'm sorry. Colette, I haven't heard of anything about it. I haven't heard of anything about it on the news, the internet, nothing. If it is, it don't make it on the news in Orlando. So I don't think nothing else going on now. Maria Turner. Mariah. I think that's it. Hi. A black spiritual unsolved mystery. Hey, listen. I don't want them people fucking with me. I'm so tight. You know about this murder here? Put me in no goddamn room. Have me solving your murders for free. Was Razor Ramon an only child? No, that was like two or three more people in that motherfucker. He had a brother. I don't know about the little sister, but I know he had a brother. But the brother was level headed. But I know Ramon used to. You know, seen the people in your neighborhood walk around like Blade. They put on all the trench coats and gloves and shit, and They have little knives all around them and stuffed in the boots and shit. That was he had an archetype like that, but it was that handkerchief he put around his neck that fucked you up. She Queen Midas knowing. She said that was Ramon. She from Florida. She's in the St. Pete Tampa area, y'all. So and I'm in on that's an hour, 2 hours away. I'm telling you, man, these stories are fucking real, man. I can't make these shits up. Yeah, his brother was level headed. His brother had sense. What see, and I know a lot of people they get offended how grandma and I talked back in the day, but how we used to say, Ramon had a cherry brain. That's a southern thing, yo. He cherry brain, meaning he ain't fucked up, but he ain't all the way there either. So you couldn't trust him. I'm just saying, I'm old school. This boy with cherry brain. Everybody talk like that. You got sensitive ass people out here. Well, Tyke said cherry brain, then I'm offended because I like cherries and I wear one on top of my goddamn head if I want to. But you gotta get cherries, Tyke. That shit it's getting out of hand. Yes, Jordan Park was the project. the thing that I always the thing that I always wondered was how the girl from back in the day carried them razors under their tongue. My little sister can do that. My little sister, she can spin that bitch around in her tongue. She carried under that. She watched that movie with Tupac in it called Above the Rim. And Tupac did that and she practiced putting that shit and she used to talk, have a whole conversation, drink, eat, razor blade in her mouth. She'll add it to the club. And my sister ain't violent. She just did it because she fucking wanted to. And she a lesbian. So imagine what she was doing with her tongue if she could balance that razor blade women. Woo! Oh, I'm horrible. I'm terrible, y'all. I love my sister. That's Big Bot. I love my sister. Big Bot. Big Bot moved to Maryland. No, Baltimore. I hope I said it right. Big Bot that moved there to Baltimore. Got her a woman. Up there with Baltimore girl. She got the fuck away from Orlando. Baby. I ain't know how to balance no shit on my tongue, bitch. I'm going, boom, JD revenge your ass 100%. Hey, you know what I just thought about? Now, as I'm telling that story, didn't Snoop Dogg do a movie very similar of the old 70s movie, JD's Revenge? Well, JD was a pimp and they took him out. And either he had a daughter, and the daughter with the one Snoop Dogg did, one of the dude was dating the daughter, and I don't know if he put on a hat from the old one, but whatever, the dude from a different world, the old military man from a different world would turn into JD Revenge, and I like, cause me and my grandma used to love the way he pop his hat. He'll pick up that hat and he'll pop that motherfucker and get it right and put it on. This what that story remind me of with this bitch here. Cause JD pulled out that blade and he went back and got everybody who hurt him. And it was, oh my God. You telling me these black quotation movies were telling us the truth like these other movies? I'm not talking about the one with Snoop Dogg. I'm talking about the original JD's Revenge. I can't remember. I may Google that bitch and watch it today. And JD's Revenge, the original one from Black Quotation, he always had that razor blade, and he'll pull out that razor blade and he'll You see him walking off screen with that razor blade, the camera panning up to the razor blade, and next thing you know, he walked past the camera pan up, you see somebody on the ground with ketchup coming off their shirt. Old black movies, I love it. Listen, I ain't make this shit up. I tell y'all the stories. Y'all gotta believe them or not. But I know Grandma put a stop to that, and there probably would have been a lot of more people unalive in that underground park. We call it an underground park. I don't know the name. It probably would have been a lot more people unalive if Grandma wouldn't have stopped what she did. Yeah, that was starring Glenn Turner. Yeah, yeah, old school Glenn Turner, old school cat. Lacey, move. Lacey laying on my shoes. I can't even move my feet. Tawana Brown, what's up? I love those movies too. Hey, Grandmama was a hero. This shit is crazy. I got so many stories, man. You right. I should animate these motherfuckers. But I ain't in no digital media, man. I don't know how to do that shit. Maybe I need to take a digital media class, how to animate shit. I don't know how to. It do. Oceanic Blue Flame. Was her issue with Ramon and his family was that they kept hurting people even after getting revenge? No, I don't think that was Grandma's issue with them. I think the big issue was that she realized that the razor blade that they trapped the soul in went to the boy, but the boy was being used to do this. I mean, let's face it, real nigga shit. Can I be real with you? Back in the day in the hood, if you hurt one of us, we gonna hurt you. We knew how to police our own. At least where I came from. Owen Center, Mercy Drive, Lake Man Garden, Motown. These all the neighborhoods here. Back in the day, 30 years ago, we knew how if you messed up, old Butterhead gonna beat your ass. We gonna call Butterhead to come in there and get you right. You know, they gonna come and do you. Don't talk to your mama like that. Don't hurt nobody like that. Not from this neighborhood. We knew how to police our own. But when that dude start hurting everybody, Grandma didn't like that because they were using that boy to hurt people. And she didn't like it. It wasn't that they were getting revenge. We all understand what revenge is. Go handle your business. Handle it till you can't. But y'all making that boy do it. So she had to get that spirit out that blade. And that's what she did. And she did it with earthworms and kerosene. I don't know the spell. I'm telling you what the ingredients. Earthworms, dirt, and kerosene sat on fire with a razor blade in it. The spirit left. Maybe she did some more. I'm just telling you how that happened. Y'all hit that like button. Don't slick rod the baron. I mean tight or the baron. Hit the like button, y'all. Do the brother up. I was watching one of my videos in my living room on the TV, and when the video come up, you have to hit the arrow button up, go over twice to the thumb, press it. So I know a lot of people watch it on TV, so it ain't like you're on the phone. That's why a lot of y'all don't hit the button. Y'all watching them on TV. I get it. Ashley Middleton, thank you. I'm getting it right. Purple Lover 77. What it is? Hey. I'm glad you can be here, Purple Lover. Thank you for thinking it not robbery to catch me. D nice. Oh boy, they getting down. There's too many people in here for the likes to be so low. Oh, talk shit now. I can't do it, but you can. Most of the time, I'm watching on TV while I'm cooking. What you cooking, Car? You can like it on the TV too. My remote lets me do it. You got an expensive TV. Everybody, listen. I really hope when y'all come here, man, y'all just go to these places. I'm giving you guys areas and shit. Maybe I should on my Instagram, True Spook TV. I should start posting directions to these places, like putting the picture of the story up there and directions. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Paya. I'm gonna say her name Paya or Pia. I mess it up all the time, but it's PIA. She did the new title screen for me, the new thumbnail. That's gonna be in front of all the videos. I won't be putting little pictures of various things up there because I don't want to mess it up. But she sent it to me in the email form. She like, hey, it was a little flat. You can do better than that. Your story deserve better than that. And she made it for me, so I want to thank you. And that's what a lot of you guys do. You guys will look at some of my videos and say, hey, y'all give me suggestions. And if I don't act fast enough, y'all end up, hey, I did this, no excuse, change it up. So I appreciate that. Yes, Lacey, baby. When I was on John Young, when I was on John Young for the classic, I was like, oh, Tyke always speak about, yes. You came for the classic, you know how we do it. That thing should have been there, man. That thing should have been there. Yeah, that was mailed last week. Kara, what is the consequences for switching souls, selling soul? See what? Okay, good question. All jokes aside, let me get right. So there is a consequence for you switching souls out of a body. Keep in mind when we switch souls and when bodies are switched, souls are switched. You're not supposed to take your memory. Your memory and fuck it. I'm real. Y'all challenge me on this, please, if you can. See, our memory is our currency from the next life, not the deeds we do, not all that. So if you lived a good life, you was a wealthy person. So now when you switch bodies, you take your identity, your soul, your essence, whatever you want to call it, and you put it into another vessel, your memories are not supposed to come. It's like a bank account, it starts over. Well, when you switch souls without doing it properly, reincarnation, passing away, that type of shit, what these celebrities and Illuminati people are doing, now you are robbing. So, like I was, don't slick rob the Baron, don't slick rob type. Now you are robbing source spirit from that experience that you had to go into the data bank, the dated banks, and then boom, now you're gonna be in another soul, in another body. You're gonna have all those memories, all those things. You're gonna live a couple more. That's you living them lifetime, and your shit is not able to be recorded, whether it's Akashic records or spiritual records, whatever. So now your ancestors can't live on, or let alone all the information that your cells, DNA, experience have taught you. It don't get to go up there to your heavenly bodies, and you don't get to pass that information down because it sticks with you. That's wrong, and they punish you for it. And that's what they call the soul rot. That's when you get quantum lock, your soul get quantum lock, and you get trapped out of the data bank, and it rots. That's why you can smell somebody, you're like, ooh, they got a rotten soul. Or you see a baby fresh born, and you say, ooh, that baby got an old soul. Or you grow up and you young person talking, that's got an old soul. It's because they went through the process properly. But if you see an old person that just miserable, grumpy, taking chances, risking, typically people with money or spiritual people who are afraid to die, they soul rot. then you get consequences. You have to go and pay the man. That's why they say pay the man. That's Southern talk. Gotta go pay the man. It's another Southern phrase we say down here, get right with the man. When you get right with the man, that's going to penance and apologizing to God, source, whatever. You got to get right with the man. You got to, whatever you do to him, you owe him, you got to pay it. That's apologizing. That's making amends, that type of shit. So people don't play the spiritual game right. I play it right. I don't want to come back here. If when I go, man, send me away to a whole nother planet. Give me my own universe. I don't want to come back. Take these thoughts, take these memories, pass them on down to my kids' kids. Let them have it. But all these celebrities that's living forever, that's soul rot. You can smell the stink on them. I'm just talking. Don't mind me. I'm allegedly smart. That's why they crazy. That's why you see a bitch for no reason. Like, damn, Brittany, what's going on with you? Oh, I was just eating ice cream. Don't you want pizza? They go crazy and shit like that. Like Kanye wearing them ugly ass boots. That came from a different lifetime. He's like, man, I wore these boots back in the 80s, but I got new material. Let me put an air conditioner in these bitches. He like wearing boots. He ain't got over it because he reincarnated. I mean, he's not reincarnated. The soul ain't go nowhere. They just breathe the beat. Somebody at my front door. I ain't gonna get out of here. Oh shit. Oh, everything in the living room. They'll ring it again. They probably dropped off my fence because I built the chicken coop. And I gotta put some wire mesh around that bitch to protect it so the possums and the raccoons don't eat my chickens no more. I built it from scratch. When I paint it, y'all gonna see it. Them boots ugly as fuck. Somebody say, I wear them. Why, man? You is not trying to fly to Mars. Leave them boots where they at. Ain't them bitches like 20 grand? Leave them bitches. Get you a car, man. When are you doing past life readings? Oh, see, you had to hit me with that one. I've been trying to avoid them. Ain't nobody asked about the past life readings in a month. I said I was gonna start doing them April. That will be tomorrow or some shit. I'm gonna push it back to May. Man, listen, them readings are hard on me, man, and y'all love them. Them readings hard. I get to see people go every day, how they go just to learn the lesson. I don't want to do that, man. It's hardcore. I don't know the strain they put on a brother, man. I have to really be like, man, this lady still ain't learned her goddamn lesson. The past self telling her don't do this. She's doing. I think what really made me not want to do the past life readings and RBG. And if this sister up here, I'm not talking about your sister. I'm just putting it in. I did this one sister and I recorded it. I did this one sister past life reading and she had a brother. And in every life, that brother knew her, whether it was a husband, whether it was a friend, but multiple times he was her brother. And multiple times he killed her in no past life reading. And I say, this man is, and I told her it's her brother. She told me in the reading, I recorded it on there, past life reading, you go and pay and listen to it at the Baron. I said, he gonna do it again. Well, he just got out of prison and he's living with me. He don't like me. He always arguing with me. He have a knife in his hand at times. Sweetie, that's your karmic circle. He's gonna do it again. Well, thank you for telling me. That's it? The bitch threw you off a roof one day. hit you in the head with a butt of a gun, crack your head with a... Oh, thank you for telling. I saw it, so I don't know if I get hard up for money. Yeah, I guess. Listen, y'all go back and watch that past life reading. It's similar to that, but yeah, that's why I don't like fucking with them. That's why I don't like fucking with them. I see everywhere people go. So, and I think that one affected me because the sister, she loved her brother, and she would not let him go, even though, and I don't know why he was so mad at her, but he would take her life every lifetime they was together in some form or fashion. P.S. Love, it's called just I got my laptop right here. Let me switch back to the Baron, the reading. Is everyone there? I love that chicken for Popeye. That's what's going on. Let me go to my videos and just type in past life reading. Let's see what pops up. I'll tell you what it is. Past life reading. It's I got a true past life reading responsibility, past life reading animal attraction, past life reading. Oh, I didn't post that one. This one still. So I did 3 so far. I think a true past life reading, I think that's the one. And then, so yeah, I think it's 2 on. I forget which one this is, but I got 3 up here. I know one, the lady just kept getting fucked up by animals, and she wanted to play with animals. And the animal killing you, the wolf killed her, the snake killed her, she still wanted to fuck with the animal. March, all these were done last year, March. Look at this. This shit. See, y'all ain't gonna get me in this fucking trap. It's March and y'all talking about doing them again. I stopped before a reason. March 23rd, March 16th, March 9th. I put up all the past life readings. I'll look at creating an alternative way to look into it. And that say I remember those. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's stressful. What caused some people not to learn the lesson they meant to learn? Because we're not meant to tell people their past life. You're not meant to have somebody else tell it. You have to suffer and figure out on its own what you can do and what you shouldn't do. But when everybody start becoming clairvoyant, psychic mediums, spiritual practitioners, and we start being able to tap into each other's energy, now we can sit up there and say, hey, if you do this, this is where you fucking up. That's why people get so offensive when you try to tell them something about their ass and tell them what not to do. People get offensive. So it's just a defense mechanism. You don't tell me what to do, and then you end up getting fucked up. Just do it again. Don't make yourself suffer Sagittarius rising. You said you would do mine. I know, Royal Blue. I'm gonna do them. Listen, if I said I keep my word. I want to do a past life reading, Rod. Oh boy, I can't deny my man Rod. Can't deny. They'll be up. Give me till May. Give me till May to close down some chapters. They'll be up. So how can we sweet talk you or bribe you into doing them again? P.S. Love Ashanti. Okay. I like Marco's motherfucking pizza. Pepperoni, bacon, and banana peppers. Once a month. On the 3rd. Ship it to the house. I do it. I don't know. I think it was Mayor T. Langford Park, but it's the one that you walk down. I think the Mayor T. Langford Park here in Orlando, you can walk around like all others. But this is one where you can walk down. You have to go on South Street, go around Delaney, like you're gonna go to Michigan, go around that lake, and it's sitting like before you get this. It's off in there. I'm telling you, you can't miss it. I don't know how to get there in my mind, but I know how to get there if I drive. Mr. LT, your dream's too much for me, man. Your dream, boy, it's so many moving parts of your dream. That is not no 20-minute reading. That is a whole hour long. It's so many, so many moving parts. I like listening to him though. Yes, I am getting healthy. I done lost a lot of weight. I'm getting my little 6 pack this morning. I ain't gonna show it on camera. I get in trouble. But this morning, right up in this area right here, I got to see the little crease where you know you got the little obliques. I think that's what they call them, obliques here. And that bitch shrinking. And I took off my shirt and I like stretching. And I was like flexing in the mirror because I was I'm learning how to do the busted dance so I could do that on camera. And I saw the muscles in my stomach, like, bitch, oh, oh. Boy, it's gonna be the middle of December. I'm walking to the mailbox with no shirt on. No shirt. Gonna stand out there and have a whole conversation with my Mexican neighbors. Yeah, Chico, man, shit real. Yeah, Chico shit always real. Man, you know they can't trust the government, Chico, man. Motherfucking ice cold. I got a 6 pack, bitch. I don't care. Chico, why you? The Mexican got all them damn muscles on them. They ripped up over there in that goddamn house. I'm gonna have a whole conversation with their ass. Nothing but a baseball cap on. No shirt. Yeah, Chico, this shit crazy. And it's gonna be about 7 in the morning before the sun come up. I ain't even gonna feel the cold. I'm gonna be showing my shit off. I've been fat too long. The youth is back. Golden Wood, what it is? What reading should a person have done first? Okay, let's get there. Because this is True Spook, not the Baron, but since we talk about reading. The first reading a person should get, I think, should be a consultation. Not a conversation with the Baron. A consultation, two different energies. You get a consultation, you can ask 5 to 6 questions off rip and get direct answers. That can save you a lot of time and money. But then after that one, you go with the 10 card plus chakra health screening. You always want to get into that. Then after you do that one, I would go for the 12 card. Now, after you've gotten the 12 card, then you can get into your past life or your ancestor reading or the Orisha one. Because those are all just like messages, informative. All the other ones tell you what you need to do right now. But the ancestor, the past lives, and who is my Orisha, they kind of like the elevated versions of the reading. But the other ones, those hit every last single house you need. Don't worry. Hey, get them all. All of them got messages. All of them got messages for you. You don't get it, Carl. OC, man. OC cool, y'all. If y'all don't know OC, that boy cool. I think we sound alike. Yeah, frequency. Do a follow up with me. I promise you. And no shade to them. I'm gonna tell you something totally different. Mine gonna go a little more deeper than anything you ever got read on. It's gonna be a little bit more practical, I should say. But go ahead and do what you gotta do. Have you ever done a reading for someone and they don't have a past life, or is that possible? That'll be never possible for somebody to be brand new. They always got a past life. Hell, I would like to do a reading on Orlando Brown, because that bitch ain't got no parents. So I want to know what's going on with him, but I want to talk to that mother sucker. What if I told you guys, and I'm not gonna say no names. What if I told you guys I done read a couple celebrities, like real life celebrities? I knew they were celebrities. I called their ass out on it, and they like, nah, that ain't me. But they laughed. But I told them what was going on anyway because I'm professional. So somewhere in Hollywood, they know the Baron. But I ain't finna sit up there and go to Hollywood to read nobody. I ain't trying to get caught up in that world. I mean, I done read a pastor from a mega church and not some Southern Baptist pastor. This bitch is a mega man. Read his ass. He wasn't good. I knew he was going to jail. I'll leave it at that. Natasha Turner, what's up? She swear this her first life. After my big break, you be doing my readings to LOL. Have your own retainer. That's what I'm saying. I do it. Do people swap souls with decrease, or can it be done with two living people? It can be done with two living people or the deceased. It can be done with two live. It can be done with a living person or the deceased. It don't matter. When it's twins, you can do it better. When it's triplets, you are 100% able to do it. You could be a piss poor magician and swap a triplet ass out. So when you got like that lady had them 8 ass kids. When they had them 8, she had the quintuplet girl. Every last one of them kids can be different people at any given time. They can transfer into a sibling body just by thought alone if you train them properly. Twins, it's a little shakier. But when you're a triplet, you have a very strong course because it's like the water gets real thin and light and it don't come so fast so you can travel back to that person's desires, memories, and thoughts easier. I'm not supposed to be teaching this type of metaphysical shit. I am a southern voodoo witch man. With soul swapping, well, it was a book, spiritual word. I'm a triplet. What? Is it possible that one of my twins tried to take over my body? OC, hell yeah. How the hell you become a triplet? I just did your reading. Let's come up. Because I'm not the Baron right now. I'm tight. So it's a big difference. Uh, did it come up? You a twin Egyptian princess? Go ahead. Your twin my hype girl too? I could just see Egyptian princess. Tight. Go tight. She has to be probably the funnest person on the planet. Randy White. Who's Randy White? I love it. God didn't wish that on the world to make you a twin. I used to lie and say I had a twin brother. Then I saw a motherfucker that was really looked like me, but he killed himself. His name Romeo. He stood up on the table in Palms, Windsor apartment off Mercer Drive and blew his brains out. Everybody thought it was me. I told y'all that story. But I didn't know that man. My daddy didn't know him either. But he was identical to me. I done seen a lot of people that look like me. I'm like, this? You telling me God created this beautiful specimen and he wanted to create more? What are he trying to do to the world? Drive everybody crazy? Oh man. Wow. Oh, see, you blessed, man. Doppelganger. Could have been a cousin. I don't know. Well, either way, he's dead now. He burned food. We found out before he passed. He had a twin that had passed before him because my dad was adopted. Jesus. Kimmy K. The protection spell you do. What do I need to include in order to do it? In order to do OT for my granddaughter, on my granddaughter. It depends. Are you talking about the Shango protection spell? I mean, because it's just writing the name down and following the ritual. No, the world don't need two Natashas. No. You really don't have to do nothing. I mean, you do the spell in her name, but if you can't get her to touch it, rub her little hand on it or some, introduce her to Shango as you're doing it, and I think it should work. That spell guaranteed to last 6, 7 years. If I do it for you, I'm gonna charge y'all ass because I do it a little different way. But if y'all do it yourself, it still got the same potency. It's just that I pay the spirit a little bit more. I see y'all like the Baron stuff, man. Y'all just like listening to talk. Y'all don't be asking me nothing about grandma's stories. Every time I find myself talking spirituality about the Barons readings and stuff, man. Maybe I should just add the type the Barons readings. Probably. I get 2,000 more subscribers over on that bit. Can a person swap souls with an animal? I think that's a myth. You cannot swap a soul with an animal. That is not true. Who the fuck would swap a soul with a goddamn animal? I think you can get inside the animal mind because there's a Solomonic talisman that allows you to communicate with animals. But an animal is an animal. It has a personality, but it has no soul. I know that beat me talking spirit. The scariest spell, Kimmy K. I'll make a story about this. So I'm just gonna tell you. The scariest spell I saw my grandma do is when she it's bad, y'all. Don't judge grandma. She took a dead man, a real live dead man, and she like dug in his mouth, got his tongue. That was that. I ain't gonna tell you the spell because I saw it. But yeah, she had friends at certain funeral homes and they let her do that. And that wasn't a good spell. I don't like dead people, let alone. You don't do shit like that. She wasn't perfect, but that shit rough. Let me make it laugh because I saw that shit. It ain't funny. Bonita saying, what about the TV series about grandma? I gotta get somebody to help. I got so many stokes in the fire that I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it. No, Sunila, you gangster. You sent me pictures of your spell. You gangster, nigga. You are the savages. Baby. Baby. Great day. If I were you, Sunil, I'd change your name. I'd go under alias. Well, cause you ain't nothing to be fucked up with. I'm sweet. Not at no picture. I hope I never get on your bad side. Have a whole goddamn Walmart crate in that bitch full of shit to fuck me. Boy, some people, boy, when you're mad at a bitch, you're mad at a bitch. Yeah, what it is. I ain't gonna say no more. I'm gonna hush. I just shocked me. I judge Sunil. I judge you from when you saw that picture. I judged the fuck out of you since then. You was judged. I'm just playing. I done did worse. Everybody, how did y'all like the story? I ain't gonna hold you too long. I try to give you guys an hour. You know, on Thursday after I do these, I get sleepy. I don't know why I get so sleepy after these, man. I just like want to go to sleep. Everybody, these stories are 100% true. A lot of people be knowing the people I talk about. This is crazy. I think I may stop these motherfuckers. I think I may just tell the story and not the names and direction of places. Because a lot of people ain't nowhere in hell this lady should have known who Ramon family was and shit. And I forgot that she from Florida. So too oh boy. Don't go fucking with that man. Don't tell him I know his secret. I don't know. I may have to stop this shit. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you going to have any classes soon to learn some of these spells? Yes, I'm publishing a book right now. That's why I downloaded the AI to help me do it. I don't fuck with AI, but I'm finna get this money off their ass. I'm gonna let you guys go. Hey everybody. I'm tight telling you sometimes, you know, the truth is stranger than fiction. Just gotta figure out what you believe. I can't believe she know that person. I should be changing the name. Yeah. God, I should be changing the name. But I don't know how to change his fucking name. People, I don't know how to say, okay, if the bitch name was Ramon, his name was Reggie. I don't know how to do that. Because it ain't gonna sound authentic and it ain't gonna come out right. And I have to remember a lie trying to remember a truth. I can't. If I ever tell y'all about these people and y'all actually see these people, do not say type. That bitch over there told me everything that happened to you with his grandma. Don't put me up. Don't do that, man, because I put this razor blade on a bit quick. I don't want to have to face all these people, man. These are real families here. I ain't scared of nothing. I'm just, you know, be thinking people know shit. I'm done. I'm just ramming. Oh boy, I'm just saying. That's like the third person that then claimed I know this person. Yeah. I'm just talking shit. Cause this was right here, Ramon. Oh boy, it's not broke, so don't break it. All right, everybody. Let me let y'all go. It's damn near 4. Y'all be good, everybody. Uh, like, share, subscribe, patronize the website, help a brother out. Talk to you later. Y'all be good.